Welcome back to Movement and Talisa for today's Power Yoga Flow. Power Yoga is typically more challenging. We move a little bit more quickly. Heat is really built up right from the get-go. It is recommended that you have some decent baseline strength and yoga experience in order to partake in this class. Have a pair of blocks nearby as well, if you have them. We are coming to standing at the top of our mat. Toes together, slight gap between the heels. Get set up in your strong, sturdy, stable Tadasana mountain pose. And we're going to start by warming up through the wrists. So arms out in front of you, squeeze and release the hands, making a tight fist, and then extending the fingers as much as you can. Getting in touch with your breath as we continue this. You should feel the muscles in the forearms starting to fire up. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms overhead, pump the arms back while keeping the rib cage hugged in. So no back flare. This is all in the arms. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. Roll shoulder blades down and back the spine, palms facing forward. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Ground firmly down through the feet. Inhale, arms up. Drishti follows the thumbs. Exhale, fold. Rip the mat apart with your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet back. Lower to the knees if you please. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Inhale. Gentle upward facing dog. Lengthen the tail. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Shrug shoulders up by ears. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hopper step, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round all the way up, arms come up. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Again. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hopper step, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold, inhale, round all the way up. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Prepare for chair. Inhale, graze the mat with the fingers, sit down, creating that lightning bolt shape with the body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg up, step it through. Make sure you push the mat away. Inhale, warrior one or crescent. Exhale, plant the palms, push the mat away. Bring it back right into the other side. Inhale, left leg up, step it through. Warrior one or crescent. Exhale, plant, push, extend the left leg back, lower it down. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hopper step, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands through to heart center as we come all the way to standing. Grab your blocks, place them on either side of the mat so they are within reach. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, rib cage to thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Hopper step the feet back, shift forward, chaturanga, inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to about the middle of the mat. Bring your blocks on the second setting. You can bring them a little bit more forward or step your feet back a little bit more. We're going to play around with our jump through. So come up on the toes, look between the hands, bend the knees. Maybe you tiptoe or jump the feet between the hands, cross the ankles, come all the way through. You can come into an L sit or sit the bum down, come into boat pose. Cross the ankles, push down on the blocks to bring the feet between the hands and shift all the way through. We're gonna do a few rounds of that. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, jump through. Maybe you just drag the feet to pull all the way through. L sit or boat. Push to come all the way back. Again. Work at your own pace. Take breaks as you need. Last round. Hang out in this shortened downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward just so we can move these blocks out of the way and come back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Knee to chest, step the foot through, windmill the arms up into warrior two. Take up space on your mat. Sink a little bit deeper down. Lower elbow onto knee, side angle. Pivot on the back toes as you plant the left hand down. Right arm comes up for a twist. Plant the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Left arm comes up. Pivot again on the back foot so the sole is planted. Option to take a bind here. Keep the hips low. Our gaze is past our left shoulder. Unravel, frame the front foot, pop the back foot in a little bit to shorten the distance. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Both legs are straight. Melt forward for pyramid pose. Interlock all 10 fingers behind the lower back. Release the index fingers and let the arms fall heavy away from the back. Windmill the arms up. Lengthen your stance a bit. Both legs are straight, getting set up for triangle pose. Pop the left hip out. Reach the right fingertips forward. Open the palms. Windmill the arms down. Drishti is past the left thumb. Frame the front foot, bend through that front knee, push the mat away. Back to our three-legged dog. Lower the right leg down, other side. Inhale, left leg up. Knee comes through, step it through, and windmill up into a warrior two. Take up space on your mat. Lower elbow to knee, reach right arm overhead. Pivot on the back toes as you plant the right hand down. Left arm reaches up. Plant left hand on the inside of the left foot. Pivot on the back foot. Right arm reaches up. Keep the hips low. Option to take a bind. Release the bind. Frame the front foot and pop the right foot in a little bit closer. Both legs are straight. Fold forward into pyramid. Interlock hands together, release index fingers. Let the arms get heavy. Release, windmill, the arms up. Inch that back foot back just a little bit. Pop the hip out, getting set up for Trikonasana. Reach lifting fingertips forward, open the palms, windmill the arms down. Drishti is past the right thumb. Frame the front foot, bend through the front knee, push the mat away, back to our three-legged dog. Lower it down, lower to the knees. Keep the toes tucked. You can double up your mat here for your knees. If you need some more cushioning, we're getting set up for half camel and then full camel. Left hand to left heel. Reach the right arm up as the hips push forward, lengthening through the tailbone. Up through center, another side. You can do another round of half camel. If you want full camel, you can keep toes tucked, or for more of a challenge, untuck the toes. Hands to the lower back, push the hips forward, start to fall back, reach back. See if you can find the heels. Re-push the hips forward. Last option is to drop the gaze. Chin to chest, hands to the lower back as we come all the way up. Sit the bum down, release the mat. Plant the palms, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Option to bring handstand into your practice. You can shorten your downward facing dog to make it a little bit easier. Let's look between the hands, come up the toes, bend the knees. You can come into whatever shape of handstand you like. I'm gonna do like a frog tuck. So bend, pop into it. Take a couple tries here. Two more opportunities to play. And back to downward facing dog. Regain your breath. Inch your feet back if you had shortened it. Right leg comes up, bend through the top leg, flip your dog, wild thing. Transition into side plank. You can keep a tree shape or see if you can grab the big toe with the two peace fingers. And then transition into split or half split. So lower to the knees for half split. Extend the leg all the way out for split. Fold over the front leg wherever you are. Bring both hands to the inside of the right leg. Lift the hips up. Back toes are tucked, and see if you can transition back around to three-legged dog. And then extend the right leg through. Left arm reaches up for fallen triangle. Make it big and exaggerated. Pull it back through. Three-legged dog. Really come into your depth here. Lower it down. Left leg comes up, bend through the knee. Wild thing. Lift your chest and hips. Transition into side plank. Keeping this tree shape, or grab the big toe with the two peace fingers. Transition to either half split, so lower that back knee, or full split. Take your time getting into it. You always have the opportunity to pause the video if you want more time for something like your splits or your handstands, whatever it may be. Fold over the front leg. Plant both hands on the inside of the left leg, tuck the back toes, transition around, three-legged dog, bring knee in towards chest, extend the left leg through, right arm reaches up, fall in triangle. Bring it back, three-legged dog, come to your depth here. Use strength, use your left glute and hamstring to lift that leg up even more. Try to keep the leg straight, point through the toes, make it nice. And then lower it down. Lower the knees. Quick break in child's resting pose. Arms can reach back behind you. Coming up out of it, grab your blocks. We're going to jump through to transition onto our bums. So come back into our shortened downward facing dog. Look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees. Hop, step, jump, slide, come through, L-sit and or boat pose. Set your blocks off to the side. And come to lay all the way down on your back and getting set up for shoulder stand. Option to take plow pose. And then option for noise canceling. We extend the legs, support your back as you lift the legs up, and then option to come into lotus legs. So bring one foot as close to the crease of the hip as you can, and then heel toe the other foot into position. Lift the hips, and then fold the knees down. And release. Lower down by bending through one leg. Settling it down. And settle the other. Windshield wiper the knees left and right. Plant the soles of the feet. Arms extend down. You should be able to touch the heels with your fingers. Starting with your tailbone, lift up one vertebrae at a time. Coming into our bridge pose, you can walk the shoulder blades underneath you, interlock all 10 fingers, push through the feet, lift the hips higher, trying to bring chest to chin, getting that throat lock. Slowly release. Windshield wiper if you'd like. Do another round of bridge, or if wheel is in your practice, then let's get set up for that. You can do a head supported wheel or whatever variation you might be working on. Here we go. See if you can hold it a little bit longer, but make sure you come out of it before you collapse in on yourself. Chin is tucked as we lower down. Stay up in bridge for a moment. And then lower down one vertebrae at a time. Roll out the wrists, or just bend them in the opposing direction as we windshield wiper. One more option for wheel pose or a third round of bridge, whatever you may be doing. You have freedom with wheel here. You can do one leg extended. You can try alien. You can shorten the distance between your hands and feet. You can try to straighten your legs. So many fun things to do and try and get set up. Here we go. Tuck the chin, As we lower down, try to stay in bridge for a moment. That's a big, intense stretch. We'll let the body ease back. Bend the wrists in the opposite direction. We were like this, and now we want to stretch it out. Windshield wiper through the knees. Readjust on your mat if you need to. We'll finish with a hip stretch, our supine figure 4. Cross right leg over left. Pull everything in. Soften the gaze or close out the eyes completely. This is when we really start slowing down. Slowly release. Square everything up and then switch out the sides. Release and come into your final shavasana. If it's too much on your lower back to extend your legs, you can keep them bent, let the knees fall in against one another. Completely surrender the weight of your body into the mat. Your work here is done. Let gravity take over. Imagine that your skin is made of hot wax and it starts melting away. That's how much you're letting go and how much you're relaxing. Slightly curl up the outer edges of your mouth, bringing an ever so slight smile onto your face for this final moment of silence. And I thank you for joining me today. Thank you for giving it your all. I hope to see you again. And in closing, we say, Namaste.